They're nice. So for, if you want to budget plan, there's some ideas for you. Cool. Very cool. Look forward to playing with these in an upcoming month. Hi, Planner Divas and Sticker Divas. I just wanted to show you something I picked up at the dollar store. If you're looking for a budget way to do some planning on your own, they have some new things at the dollar store, and I wanted to show you. I haven't been to the Dollar General yet, but this is basically the dollar store for $1.25 a piece. That's what most of these things are. You have a mini from something just like the Happy Planner is. Okay, it has the same plastic that you can use. You can then use as an index. I usually cut the ends off and round off the sharp end and cut off any other sharp things that are hanging on the top here. Yep. And sort of round off the top of the tab. And voila, you have yourself a clear plastic insert. Now, take that tab off. It's called Jot brand. It comes in the Happy Planner rings, the same heart and everything in it. It's got the solid front and back, and it's got lined colored paper in it. This one happens to be pink, but here's your divider. Now you have a divider for the center of it as well. For $1.25, you can't beat it. Now it is small. It's only about, let me measure how many inches it is tall. It is, let's see, 4.5 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. Okay, which is, let's see, how many centimeters? It's about 11.5 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Okay. And that's your first budget way to do. I like to keep these in my purse, and then if I really write a note down, or if I forgot an appointment or something like that, I write it down in these little books. I just take the little paper out and stick it in my big Happy Planner right where I need to remember it. Okay, that's that. Also, another idea for budget planning is I got 5 of these half-sheet notebooks. They are, let me measure them as well. Yep. 5.25 by 8.5, so they're A5 size. And I bought 5 of them because I like the 2 plain looking ones that just say journal in between the ones that are fancy that are kind of in the same color family. And I put them in what looks like a traveler's notebook style with the loops. Let me see. I have one here, but that's too big for this, but let me see. Purple one, maybe. Purple one's probably too small. Yeah. This is too small, but you'll get the idea. You take out the little Happy Planner I have stuck in here. Well, easier said than done. Here we go. Oops. Alright. A traveler's notebook is just a folder that has a whole bunch of these looped through inside to outside. And basically what you do is you come up with the halfway point of the notebook. You slide it in. Now this notebook is a little too small for it, so bear that in mind. And you do that to each of the notebooks in line. And again, I'm doing this upside down, inside out, whatever. Alright. And then you have all 5 notebooks in, in a big container. And then what you do, I'm going to take them out for now. Some of these are lined, some of these have dot grid. So you can use your bullet journal techniques. You don't have to be a good drawer in order to use that. I stretched them all out of shape here. Not my intention. Oops. There we go. You don't have to be very good at drawing, but it's just a matter of connecting the dots. You can make your own calendar in here with washi tape. You can do a checklist. You can do all kinds of things. You can take notes on different classes in each one. So the 2 journals and the top one have a dot grid, but this one has a Bible verse on it, but then it has mostly dot lines. And the last one has dot lines on it as well. And you can use these, maybe one for a to-do list, one for the month, one for the week, one for goals and plans, one for gift giving and, keeping those kind of notes in, doctor's appointment notes and things like that that you need to use. So I like to use 5 at a time to give it a good variety. So for $6.25, you've got yourself a budget planner. They also have, this one was super fun, so I couldn't resist the smiley faces. It's just a little journal. Couldn't resist the smiley faces. I'll find a way to use it for sure. Another thing they have that you can use on your junk journals, your planners and everything are the sticker sheets, of course. And I found these. These are just the strip. They look like washi tape strips. Okay. And they come in, this is really neat, different varieties of purple here. They had several different kinds of those as well. They have like a waxy surface. I got 2 of these. Aren't they beautiful? Look how bright and brilliant those flowers are. Really brilliant. They look kind of like hand-drawn in white with watercolor behind it. And let's see, I got one of the, did I get 1 or 2? I got one of the butterflies. Something I found, it says girl power, but she's a nice curvy gal, like I am. Nice curvy gal, which it's good to see some superheroes that aren't anorexically thin. I thought that was fun. They had 2 of these. These are kind of like wall decals, but they're safe and repositionable and removable. But these look nice together. They look good on a cover of a journal. Along with that theme, these have like suede like dream catchers with a gem or 2 in the center. That's nice. You can add bling to them too if you want to before you use them. Here's a different set of butterflies that they had. They're more of a 3-dimensional butterfly. They have like more delicate wings in them. Sparkly background. And these 2 different kinds, they look kind of like a tin. They're plastic, but they look like those tin flowers used to. Painted tin. They're nice. So for, if you want to budget plan, there's some ideas for you. In addition, these aren't budget, but I went on to Amazon. No, this wasn't Amazon. got it from illustratedfaith.com. Anyway, they have packets per month, and they give the accessories as well. So I'm going to take you through a packet, the 2 packets I got, and then I'll show you the accessories that are like from leftovers from previous month's kits. You get a little packet, and it's got a card holder in the front that you can label it if you want. They come in these beautiful envelopes, which you can reuse the envelope as well. They come with a booklet that has some kind of devotional type of ideas. This came from their podcast, and it's their different creators saying notes about their faith. It comes from their podcast ideas. And it gives you an idea of what you can do in your journal at the same time. It gives you a thank you card. Hi, friend. This month I invite you to join me in a podcast-style conversation co-hosted by my 2 friends, Becca and Vanessa. No matter where you are in your own personal journey, I hope you come away encouraged and challenged as they share some practices they are employing through their current battlefields. So grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a comfy seat, and let's take a listen to what these sweet friends have to teach us. You can follow along with this kit using #IF_heart_tune on Instagram. Please contact me at shanna@illustratedfaith.com with your order number if you have any questions about your order. Thank you. Okay. And so it gives you a nice little thank you card that matches that. It gives you some stickers, a little sheet of stickers. They all match a theme. It gives you a set of stamps that they use in that. And they're always a different type of font. These look like they have some boxes that you can put a box behind. Like if you put a dark box and put a light colored letter stamp on top of it. And these are rub-ons. Little star rub-ons. That might be difficult to rub on since they're really little, unless you cut them apart to use them. Interesting. And they give you some die cuts in a vellum envelope. Now, I'm going to try to open this sticker without ripping it too terribly, because it would be nice to salvage part of it. Alright, doesn't want to be salvaged that direction. Let's see if I can salvage it in this direction. No, cannot. So instead of destroying it, I'm just going to smoothly cut it. There we go. Let's look at the die cuts. Now you can use these in your journals, your junk journals, your mixed media. You can use them in, should I bring it in a little bit? Use them in your planners, decorate your planners. Birds singing. It's kind of got a Nordic feel to it. It says dwell here. Mic drop. A heart and a sun. Some more little flowers. It's got a mic with a daisy on it. Some of the diamonds. Cast your worries. Prayer. It's got more flowers. I guess this is a one of the volume buttons. More. Known and loved. Hearts. And some more flower theme. Thank you, Father. It's a pretty little bird. a retro stereo. It says tuned in. More embellishments. This kind of looks like radio waves. Amen. Loved. More musical things and like a retro arrow. Follow up in prayer. Little radio. Some more flowers. Heart song, I'm sorry. Listening. Listen up. G. More of the diamonds and sparkles. Speak to me. Q. I wonder why all that. Come into my heart. It's got the reverse and forward buttons there. Other little taggy things here. More letters. And flowers. That's cute. Simple and cute. It says God's truth. Looks like a ticket. More letters. Be still. More letters. Walk in love. Little daisy border. I like that. It's pink daisy border. I must have the whole alphabet in here. There are a lot. Work it out. Volume tag. Ampersand. I like that. That's pretty. More tags. Looks like daffodils. Perfect for spring. Speak to me. My heart is listening. And another tag. It's neat. Really neat kit. And obviously, you probably won't use all of these in 1 month's spread, so you can use them in multiple ways. Or you can use them across things. Like I have a writing in journal. At the same time, I have a planner, a to-do list type of thing, and a ta-da list, that kind of thing. So you can use the same theme across all of those platforms, and then you'll know they all belong to the same month. So, that's the one packet for Illustrated Faith. Oh, I forgot to put them in the little baggie, but I'll put the baggie in with it. Very pretty. Took the booklet out of this one a while. This is another month for Illustrated Faith. This is called Maker's Mark. And on the bag it shows you the names of different colors. Mustard and mint, peony and salmon, apricot and flamingo, blush and pine. That's kind of fun. Okay. Then we find, the booklet, Mark Maker, and it's all about the creativity that the artists engage in and their tips about creativity and being creative, crafty people, and how their faith is mixed in with that and what they're currently into. So there's like 4 different of those. This is the alphabet for this month. They're peel and stick, like typewriter letters. These are the decals for this month. All kinds of art making items. And this is clear stamps of the same thing as a typewriter. And mark making items. And a little thing that says color palette number on it. Postcard, the thank you postcard. And let's see. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume a couple of things about you. You are creative and love the idea of connecting that to your faith. You have found yourself in a season of being exhausted, either currently or in the past. No matter where you are today, I encourage you to use this month to be poured into. To guide us, I have invited artists to share about their creative practice, show us colors that are stirring their souls, and challenge us in ways that can light your heart on fire. Get your favorite art supplies, turn up that worship playlist you found recently, and get ready to discover something new. You can follow along with this kit using #if_markmaker on Instagram. IF meaning Illustrated Faith. Then contact me if you have any questions, okay? And then let's look at the findings in here. Let's do this the same, trying not to cut the words themselves. Ooh, my goodness. Lots of fun things. Pencil sharpener. Jesus Inspires. It's got different kind of paper clips and a map clip. And this says color finder. A sewing machine. Maker. This would go good with the Happy Planner Miss Maker series as well. Beauty in the Ordinary Moments. Bullet clip. This looks like a file tab. Free. Believe in your creator. And there's some paintbrush die cuts here. Beauty in the Mess. I need to remind myself of that. Creating Tools of the Trade. Inspire, Create, Made Worthy. Surrender. Some paint. His word is on my heart. Some colored pencil shavings. God is in all the beautiful details. Perfection isn't required here. That's great on an eraser. Oh, this looks like a post stamp. Some more paint pots and a scissors. A palette. It looks like the colors that they're using in this kit are on that palette. Some thread. Beauty in the Mess. Watercolor palette. Fancy buttons. Created. Made Worthy. Some zigzaggies. So an ink pot. Jesus Inspires on the easel. A hot glue gun, of course. Where would we be without those? Quiet moments are made for this. Mint. Another bullet. Some more push pins and buttons. Trusting God's abundance. Don't we all need that? I once was lost, but now I'm found. All things are made worthy in Him. And it has all these crayons with the color, the name of the color on them. It's a book, another thread, a brayer. Looks like all kinds of buttons, some more pencils and pens, and tacks, crayons, buttons. Keep going, keep creating, finding beauty in this. Art marks. Looks like little ripped pieces of washi tape. Tools of the trade in a little ruler. Paintbrush and a palette knife. In the beginning, God created. There's time for rest and time to create. New beginnings. Another button created in His image. There is beauty here. Artist Viewfinder, and you can punch out the center and then you can punch out another little thread thing in the middle. Okay, these are for color palette cards. You are to put your own color palette on here. Sweet Reminder of Hope. When I want to try something new. Reminds me of a dear friend. These are my tried and true. Cool. Very cool. Look forward to playing with these in an upcoming month. I'd like to do a month worth of spread with these and decorate my journals as well with it. Let's see. And any leftover pieces that I don't use for that month, I can always put in a random junk journal. Maybe the color theme would be the same as in that journal, or close to it. Maybe the overall theme would be a creative one. Now, you can either get a subscription to these a monthly subscription, or you can get them piecemeal. If you just want the decals or the stamps and the booklet comes with the monthly thing. But you can get things by piece. And I'll show you a couple of the extra pieces I got. You can get washi tapes that go along with the theme. And I just happen to like these colors, and they were extra. This is a stencil. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. It's a stencil to make a sunburst. And I got an extra one of the decals, because I can see me using those decals a lot. I'm going to put it back in here with the other one. So those are by piece. Now it looks like each kit was $27, and the washi tapes were $4.50 a piece. The stencil was $6.50. One of the washies was $4.25. The rub-ons by themselves were $4.99. Okay, and the little baggies, the plastic baggies, are $3 a piece. Okay, so that's it for Illustrated Faith and for the budget goodies that I got this at the dollar store. I hope you enjoyed these goodies, and I look forward to showing you more in the future. All right. Oops, here, get in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what, I'm going to keep it out of there because I'm going to put it with my stencils instead. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe and pass it on to your friends. We do have a Tuesday night live. Tuesday night, tea and talk. Bring your whip, bring your favorite beverage, and log on at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to chat with the rest of the workbook community. Workbasket community. All right, I hope to see you there. Bye, Divas.